a fresh flashpoint now emerging from the state of Tamil Nadu. Tensions have erupted between the Tamil Nadu governor and the state government again over the national anthem, as Governor RN Ravi is said to have staged a walkout, insisting that the anthem be played before the address. Now, the governor had made a formal request demanding that the national anthem be performed prior to any official proceedings, and to which it seems that protocol that has been cited, and reportedly the anthem wasn't played, and upset over this development, what we are getting to know that the governor decided to stage a walkout as far as his formal request of playing the national anthem before any program there. That seems to have been rejected, and this now seems to have led to another flashpoint there as far as when it comes to the governor and the DMK government there in the state of Tamil Nadu. It seems over when it comes to the playing of the national anthem. Let's get in an understanding from Dharani now. Dharani, exactly what happened? Why did the governor decided to walk out?
Well, we've got a latest statement from the Raj Bhavan in Tamil Nadu, and in this statement, the governor is citing 13 reasons as to why he staged this walkout. He says that the national anthem was not played at the beginning of his customary address, and by not playing the national anthem, the assembly has insulted the national anthem is what he is telling, and in fact he is also going on to say that his mic was repeatedly switched off and he was not allowed to speak. This is a very serious allegation coming in from the governor. He says that while he was trying to speak, his mic was repeatedly switched off and he was not allowed to speak. And he also goes on to say that the customary address prepared by the government for the governor contains numerous unsubstantiated claims and misleading statements. Several crucial issues troubling the people are ignored in this customary address is another allegation coming in from the governor. So every year it is the state government that prepares the customary address that will be given to the governor, and the governor will read out the customary address in the assembly on the first day of the assembly. And now this year the governor alleges that in the customary address given to him by the government, several unsubstantiated claims and misleading statements were included, and several issues that are people-centric and that are troubling the people, they were not part of this address is what the governor says. And he's also going on to point out many such issues. He says that the claim that the state attracted huge investments to the tune of over 12 lakh crores is far from the truth, is what the governor says. So the Tamil Nadu government has been telling to the people that they've attracted investments worth 12 lakh crores, but this claim is very far from the truth. This is a lie, is what the governor is telling. And he's also going on to talk about women's safety. He say that there is over 55% increase in the POCSO cases in Tamil Nadu, and over 33% increase in incidents of sexual molestation against women. So this fact, this deterioration in women's safety, this has not been included in the customary address by the government, is also something that the governor is pointing towards. And he also goes on to say that rampant prevalence of narcotics and drugs and sharp increase in drug abuse cases among youth, including school students, is a very serious concern. That is one point. And again he goes on to say that atrocities against Dalits and sexual violence against Dalit women is sharply increasing. This is another allegation coming in from the governor, and he says that there is steady decline in standards of education and widespread mismanagement in educational institutions. So the quality of education in Tamil Nadu is steeply decreasing, and in fact there is widespread mismanagement in the educational institutions in Tamil Nadu is also another allegation that the governor is making.
Series of allegations that have now been raised on part of the governor. However, as far as the customary address is concerned, that the governor will speak, is expected to address when it comes to the assembly session, that seems to have not been fulfilled as far as his demand to play the national anthem before that, and he seems to have now staged a walkout. As far as the Raj Bhavan or the Lok Bhavan there, Pratibha, have now issued a statement as far as what we are getting to know, that why did the governor decided to stage a walkout, and he has cited several instances and examples as to why the reasons are now coming in that the governor declined reading the government speech in the assembly. Pratibha.
Dramatic scenes witnessed in the Tamil Nadu assembly, and Dharani has accessed the official statement of the Raj Bhavan after the governor staged a walkout. And here is what it says. It lists out the reason why the governor also declined reading the government speech in the assembly. Not the first time it has happened. And the official statement says that the governor's mic was repeatedly switched off and he was not allowed to speak. It goes on to say that the speech contained numerous unsubstantiated claims and misleading statements. Several crucial issues troubling the people have been ignored. The third point going on to say the claim that the state attracted huge investments to the tune of over 12 lakh crores is far from the truth, and going on to say women's safety issue was completely ignored, and rampant prevalence of narcotics and drugs and sharp increase in drug abuse cases is a serious concern. It was casually bypassed. Atrocities against Dalits and sexual violence against Dalit women increasing, yet it was bypassed completely. Going on to say 20,000 people in our state committed suicide in 1 year, almost 65 suicides every day. Nowhere is the situation so alarming, and yet it does not seem to be of concern to the government. And steady decline in standards of education, several thousands of village panchayats defunct. So there are multiple issues that have been mentioned by the governor. It's a fairly long statement that says that multiple issues plaguing the state have been ignored completely. And here is the last point here, where it also goes on to mention national anthem is yet again insulted and the fundamental constitutional duty has been disregarded, and that is the reason why the governor did not participate or read out the speech given by the government.
All right, this seems to be a customary address that we are looking at, but Dharni, has such instances happened before where the governor has refrained from reading the customary address, citing the state government's refusal also to sing the national anthem at the beginning of the program?
Well, in fact, the exact same scenario played out last year in 2025 too. In 2025, the governor wanted the national anthem to be played at the beginning of his customary address. But the Assembly Speaker Appavu, he refused to entertain that request. He told that as per the Assembly protocol, the national anthem will only be played at the end of the address and not the beginning of the address, is what the speaker said. Following that, in 2025, the governor staged a similar walkout, and this year also, consecutively for a second time, the governor has staged a walkout for the same reason. This year, around 9:45 a.m., when the governor entered the assembly hall, he wanted the national anthem to be played at the beginning of his customary address. He requested the speaker to play out the national anthem, but the speaker refused to entertain that request. He told that as per the assembly protocol, only Tamil Thai Valse will be played at the beginning and the national anthem will only be played at the end of the address, is what the speaker told. But the governor did not accept this explanation. He immediately staged a walkout from the assembly, and he left the secretariat building along with his convoy. So in total, the governor was in Tamil Nadu Assembly Hall today only for 7 minutes. 7 minutes is the total duration for which the governor was seen in the Assembly Hall today. He came inside the Assembly Hall. He requested the national anthem to be played at the beginning of the customary address, but since the speaker refused to entertain that request, the governor immediately staged a walkout from the secretariat building. So a total of 7 minutes is how much we were able to see the governor here in the location.
All right, Mr. Saravanan is also connected with us on the phone line. Mr. Saravanan, it seems that the same story seems to be playing out again, as the governor is pointing that the national anthem has been insulted. A customary address which is given by the state government is something that he has refrained from reading it, and he is now staged a walkout. What do you have to say on these developments?
This is a very silly behavior from the governor. Probably he does not want to read the report. That is why he created a reason, created a flimsy reason, created a bogus reason, and walked out of the assembly. He is not able to stomach the fact that Tamil Nadu has grown leaps and bounds. And in the process, he has insulted the August House, which is the temple of democracy in the state of Tamil Nadu. It is representing the will of the people of Tamil Nadu. He has insulted the 7 crore Tamil people. That is what he has done. And we did not expect him to act in such silly way. He's a constitutional functionary, for heaven's sake. And why is he not behaving? And he's enjoying.
He's given at length as far as the reasons why he has, been talking about, as far as saying that what he wanted to say is something that he was not allowed to. His mic was switched off several times, and he says that the customary address that is prepared by the government contains numerous unsubstantiated claims and misleading statements. He also mentioned that several crucial issues troubling the people have been ignored in the address.
See, when did the governor bother himself with the politics of the state government? Does the governor in Maharashtra do the same thing? Does the governor in Gujarat do the same thing? Why this gentleman alone has got suddenly grown a conscience? I don't understand. See, the issue is this. He is not able to stomach the address prepared. It is the practice, customary practice of the Tamil Nadu State Assembly to provide the governor with the address, and he has to read it. It is the binding law. He cannot come now and say, no, I'm not understanding, I'm not agreeing. If you are not agreeing, if you are worried about the state of Tamil Nadu and the people of Tamil Nadu, resign your post and run away. Join BJP as the spokesperson, or take whatever post they give you, and enter politics, contest elections. You are in the lap of luxury, enjoying these money of the people of Tamil Nadu, taxpayers' money, and doing
national anthem
nothing
is
for
something
them.
that he has been citing here, as far as saying that several of the issues that needed, as far as when it comes to certain reflection, also that has been avoided deliberately on part of the state government there. But I believe the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has also reacted. Mr. Saravanan, thank you very much for your point of view. And it seems that this flashpoint is only going to get bigger after this Tamil Nadu Assembly fiasco that seems to have been repeated this year. Let's get in a word from Ms. Tamilisai Soundararajan as well. Well, ma'am, do you believe, as far as the circumstances that happened in the Assembly today are unfortunate, with the governor staging a walkout?
Yeah, it's highly unfortunate and undemocratic. How can we accept such a situation? And they should respect the constitutional post. Not only respect, that is, this is a democracy, and there is a provision for each responsibility. So it is the responsible of the governor to come and deliver the address. And each and every time they humiliate the governor, humiliate the post. And it is, even though assembly, they have been elected for the assembly, they have to respect the constitution. Repeatedly, this is the election era, and again they want to insult the governor. It cannot be accepted. It cannot be accepted. And it is
only insult to the governor or also insult to the national anthem, ma'am? Because what the governor has been saying, that he had placed a formal request for the playing of the national anthem before the assembly begins. He believes that that request by the state government was also rejected and the national anthem did not play.
Even a simple person in a democracy, a request from even a common man, if a request is given to the government, it should be respected. So, if a governor is giving a request, why can't they consider it is not abiding the law? It is within the law. And it is what is the problem for them? So it is custom also. It's customary to play the national anthem also. It is done in all the assemblies also. It is not only unique. The governor is requesting not only in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. In each and every assembly, it is sung, or the music is our honorable national anthem is. Actually respected before whatever may be the function of the assembly. So this anti-national mindset, it is clearly revealed. It is not. It is in the DNA of DMK. It is not pardonable. They should answer the people. It is not only humiliating the governor. It is humiliating the nationalism. It is humiliating the national anthem. What is the problem for them?
Right, ma'am. Thank you very much, Ms. Soundararajan, for joining us here on the broadcast, where the blame game that has now begun, but we'll put out exactly what the Chief Minister has now stated on the sequence of events that have now happened, where as far as when it comes to, we speak on the issue of insult, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin is now putting the blame on the Governor Dharani, saying that he is the one who has insulted the Assembly.
Well, yes, as soon as the governor staged a walkout, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin spoke in the assembly, and he made some scathing remarks against Governor RN Ravi. He told that actions of the governor insult the 100-year-old assembly, the August assembly here in Tamil Nadu. And he also goes on to question if the governor post is needed at all, because the ancestors of DMK, such as C.N. Annadurai and Kalingar Karunanidhi, etc., they questioned the need for a governor post. Just like how a goat doesn't need a beard, why does a state need a governor, is the question that is coming in from Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. And he also goes on to say that the governor should value the people of the state, and he should respect the majority government that got democratically elected by the people that has come to the assembly at this point. And he goes on to say that governor is spreading malicious campaigns against the DMK government in public platforms. His attempt to enact a similar move in the assembly is unacceptable. Whatever he did in the assembly today, his walkout and his demand to play the national anthem at the beginning of the customary address, all these actions, these are completely unacceptable. He has disregarded the dignity of the assembly. He has disrespected the democratically elected assembly.
Political flashpoint there as far as governor versus state government, and this has now happened again in the state of Tamil Nadu. What seems to be replaying what has happened in the previous years as far as in the assembly. In the beginning of that is concerned, a customary address by the governor himself that could not be read out, as he's also been flagging insult to the national anthem, and the governor thereafter has staged a walkout. Thank you very much for the moment, Dharani, for getting us all of the details there. Let's in the meantime shift focus and talk about the Bharatiya Janata Party, because in a short while from now, the national president of the Bharatiya Janata Party would be announced as far as celebrations that happen